Hi everybody, I'm Justin Kennington. I'm joined today by Zec, a product specialist from Wyrestorm. He's come all the way from Serbia just to do this interview. So let's meet him. Zec, thanks for joining us.
Hi, and thank you for having me here. It's a great pleasure to be a part of SDVoE Alliance. And it's also great to be on ISC finally after so many troubles with Corona.
It's been a while, isn't it?
We were so excited to come here and show all our new products that we developed so far. But just before we jump into the new products and specifications, I would like to briefly go on the background about Wyrestorm for those who are not maybe familiar with. So we have been in the AV over IP game for about 8 years now. We started at 2014 with our first AV over IP product, and we have been on that path since then. First SDVoE device, our Network HD 600 series, we released in 2017, and that was great. We were able to bring full HDMI 2.0 specifications, and as I said, it was really good. However, that technology, which was on FPGA architecture, it was like it was consuming so much power. So the box was really a big one. We had to cool it by itself. Also, the PoE was not there. We had to use the external power supply. So now if we fast forward to this year, now we have brand new series of 600 units. And the best thing, I think, the first best thing about it is the price point. Everybody will be really surprised once they see what the price of this unit.
We've got an international audience, distributors everywhere, currencies everywhere. Don't tell me prices in dollars, but give me an idea how much the price is down. Is it 10%? Is it 30%?
I think it's, don't get me on this, but I think it's about 30-40%.
Okay, wow. I mean, that's significant.
That's insane. Also, the second thing that I really like is that we finally have a PoE. So PoE Plus is there. We don't need those ugly external power supplies, adapters. You just plug your Ethernet cable and that's it.
And this uses some standard PoE, right? I don't need
I don't
need a special 150 watt midpoint injector.
Well, it's PoE Plus.
Okay.
So your switch needs to support that, and you're good to go.
But my off-the-shelf Netgear switches, etc.
Exactly.
No yep.
So we have 4 new SKUs. The first one is that I'm really excited about is that it's a transceiver, our first transceiver. So now we are able to receive and transmit the video at the same time.
Okay.
Also, there is a USB on it. It's just for KVM applications. The next SKU is also a transceiver, TRX, but it has F in it, which means it's a fiber.
Okay.
And this is something which is really cool. This is the first time we are putting fiber on the AV over IP solution.
Oh, really?
So we are now able to send the signal up to 300 meters in length. So also, on the fiber, it's not just the KVM applications when we are talking about USB.
Right.
You have full potential of USB 2.0.
Okay.
So 480 megabits per second, so you can connect many peripherals.
So that one has the Icron chipset in there.
Exactly.
Sort of transparent USB 2.
You can do whatever you like.
Yeah, great.
And then we have 2 more SKUs, which are normal receiver and transmitter. Mm-hmm. So we call them NHD 610s. Why we separate them? Because in these we implement the Dante. Dante audio is also there.
Okay.
You will be able to have Dante on the same network as your streams, or we put on the transmitter we put another Ethernet port for isolating the Dante network. I think with these 4 SKUs we will cover all the applications because they are all our interoperability, so you can combine them, you can put 610 receivers or put fiber transmitters. You can do whatever you like and combine them together.
Let's talk about those Dante devices and the use case for that. Is the primary use case to take audio from the AV over IP sources and move it into the Dante realm?
Exactly. We saw that many projects have that requirement.
Sure.
And once we add the Dante to it, we think that we are going to be competitive on the market, especially nowadays when like you have contractors doing audio, you have contractors doing video, so we like to separate those. So now you can just separate, isolate the network and have Dante on one side and streams.
It does seem a little silly to do AV over IP everywhere and then have to use a headphone cable to get your audio out.
Well, we are trying to, yeah, exactly. We are trying to follow the requirements of the clients, and we just would like to give them what they want. I think that's the best approach to do it. So yeah, I mean, I think we are going to do really nice, especially because of the price point.
Yeah. I noticed that recently Wyrestorm joined the 8K Association. Do you have any idea what that's about? I mean, if you have secret plans, you don't tell us here. But I'm curious, how do you see the future, and where is Wyrestorm going?
Well, we are planning to be on some of the extenders. We are planning to release some 8K extenders. Okay. But I think the matrices are dying. The big matrix switches are really dying. Yeah. And I think 8K is somewhere in the future, but I don't see it nearly here. Sure. So we will have it. That's why we are into it. We're looking into it. We will have some extenders for it. Okay. But I think that's the most I can tell you about.
That's okay. So I just like to keep my eye on what's going on out there.
Yeah, perfect.
Let's see. Anything else I want to hear from you? How much of Wyrestorm's AV over IP business is focused on the residential side versus how much is on the commercial side? What kind of split do you guys? You guys do both, right?
Yeah, I see the AV over IP mostly in the bars, hotels, commercial use. In residential, we did a great residential project in UK where the clients are really needy and they require the best of the best. And that's where we put our 600 series when they want to see like the cool cinema rooms where the best projectors are there. So you really need to put that 4K 6444 with all the HDR and all the Dolby Atmos and everything.
Right. Okay. Cool.
I also want to mention that, and I'm really proud of this, that we as a company, the strides that we take as a company for a single-use plastic-free. So most of the Wyrestorm products, they are eco-friendly packaging. Inside, we don't put any foam or any plastic. We use cardboards. We use the paper to cover it. So this is something that we are really proud of. I think that most of the companies should go in that direction to save our environment.
That's great. I think sustainability is more and more a topic that's creeping its way into AV as people are starting to wake up and realize this isn't just about plastic straws.
Exactly.
We in manufacturing need to be thinking about this. That's you talked about bringing the ASIC from SDVoE to your 600 series. That power savings is huge. Now we're talking about an ecological footprint 75% smaller than what other AV over IP systems can manage. Yeah, that's great. Just the last thing I wanted to touch on is product availability. We hear lots and lots from integrators in our industry complaining, and from the big companies saying, maybe 6 months we can get you some product. How are you guys navigating this supply chain world, and how able to deliver?
Our supply managers and the team is doing a great job, and we don't have any waiting list. So as soon as you make your order, you will be ready in 40 days.
Okay.
So we don't have any waiting list. There is no back-to-back orders or waiting on it. Yep. Once you order it, you will get it as soon as possible.
So get those orders in today?
Yeah.
Well, Zach, if there's anything else you want to cover, let's hear it. But I think we did a great job. Thank you for joining me. It was so great to meet you.
Thank you.
For making
Likewise.
A safe trip back to Serbia in a few days.
Thank you very much.
And be in touch.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.